to be guys, it's Aim the Thrill Seeker here, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I've got not a bit of an update. It's go it's going to be my first update on my Alton Towers in Planet Coaster Console Edition recreation. That's right. This is going to be the first update. So what I've done so far, I have I've started work on the entrance plaza, and I've created like two separate paths. That was like a tunnel bit where guests can enter through the park. I've left a huge grass gap just so I can start on the monorail station soon. And let me tell you, I've had to do the the pathing around the entrance plaza in a bit of a different way, because I have a feeling that that doing that kind of stuff, like doing placing the paths down and stuff, is going to be an absolute pain in the neck to do. So I've decided to do my own thing. I've put some straight lines and just curved them up a little bit, and then there's going to be a few gaps where you can see the grass things in, but that's fine. And of course, the thing that I'm really proud of my recreation so far is that I've put the corkscrew in already. I'm quite proud of it. I think I've got that quite accurate, as I've shown you in my post section on my channel. And I feel like I said, I feel like I got that quite accurate, and at a very accurate degree. Well, of course, you did see in the posts that I did do my own custom support. Most YouTubers intend to do that, and it looks amazing so far. And I've scaled how big the actual park is, the in-game park is, and unfortunately it's too small to do the whole theme park. I'm gonna have to do it in separate phrases. I think I might be able to fit in a Spinball Wizard, the Smiler, and Oblivion, and possibly Dark Forest, and I'm not entirely sure, but I'll give it a try. Maybe the World of David Williams. And you might have heard that I posted my my one of the map in the recreation. Not that it's going to be actually in it though. I just posted one just to let you know what's going to be in it and stuff. And you did see that it does have a Cloud Cuckoo Land on it, but I'm still bringing World of David Williams into the game. And so overall, I'm quite happy of how I've done the corkscrew, and I got it to its most accurate color, as most accurate as I could. And I don't know how to work in pathing, like a normal pathing. Like, for example, someone else did Alton Towers, someone called Tommy CM. He's also recreated Alton Towers in different kind of phrases. But I'm not entirely sure I like how to do the pathing. I don't want to leave it see the grass through the pavement. I'm not entirely sure how to do normal pavement. So if any of you know how to do that, then please let me know. And yeah, so far I'm overly happy of how I've done the corkscrew so far, and of course kind of not very happy, but a mixture of it. Not happy and happy about how I've done the pathing as well. And of course I will do the monorail station very soon, and the the main bits, like the huge entrance building and logo. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do the logo, but I'll think of something. And yeah, like I said, I'm mostly very happy about the corkscrew and the way I've done it so far. So hope you guys like it in the post section, and I'll throughout the recreation, like I said, I'll keep you updated and see how well I've been doing. Of course, like I said, I will have to do it in different phrases, because the actual park is just too small for the whole entire theme park to do. And like I said, the thing that I'm mostly excited to get done is Forbidden Valley. Of course, I've recreated Nemesis a couple of times. I think I might know how to do that. And of course, I'm not entirely sure how to do Galactica. I've tried that a couple of times. I feel like that's kind of like it. I feel like I feel like my Galactica layout is kind of appalling. I've just gone up to there where, you know, the part where you get behind the sign. I'm going to try my best on it next time. And, of course, yeah, I think I'm over, like I said, I'm very, very happy of how I've done the corkscrew, especially the supports are there as well, the golden supports. I've also done I forgot to mention, a bit of the, like, mini fence thing underneath the corkscrew. Because, it's there in real life. By the way, I will need some kind of, like, you know, DLC packs. You might know about that. I'm gonna have to wait until Christmas to get those, because, I do need some of those for the signage, and of course some for probably the Smiler, and maybe 13 as well. And maybe for a couple of flat rides, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I've got it. It does have Enterprise in it, but yeah, I'm gonna try my best to keep the recreation as most accurate as possible, and yeah, like I said, very happy of what I've done so far, and like I said, if you guys know how to do, like, you know, actual pathing, like do in one big one instead of the one with just a small gaps with the grass, then please let me know. Anyways, that's about it for this video. So if you enjoyed, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you enjoyed. And that leaves me with one more thing. Keep on thrill seeking. Peace!